Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. The fallacy of trying to control a man. Now, earlier this week, I talked about, women trying to mold a man. But this is slightly different because when a woman's trying to mold a man, it's because she's trying to get that man to fit into her fantasy. No, this control thing, though, is a little bit more insidious. And it's actually related to what I just talked about, the whole fear thing, right? It's related to that. You know, they both connected. Because here's the deal. Because you have a certain percentage of women and then other women who have this naturally because of circumstances, trauma in their life, where they feel like they need to control a man in order to get the love they want from him, in order to get the things that they want. They want love, and they feel like the only way they can get it is through controlling a man. Now, some of it is based on fear. Like if a woman feel like a man might leave her if he's too strong-minded or something, a woman might get a weak man because she can control him. She can predict his behavior. Might skip over that man who's like tall and handsome and, smooth conversation and got you hollering, hitting new notes in the bedroom, and skip over him for some guy who ain't as physically attractive to you. Don't got a body that you like. His sex game is a mediocre 3 minutes. And dude don't even want to work. But you get some women to skip over the good guy, the guy that actually turns on and got something going on for that weaker guy because she can control him. Because of her fear. And I'm going to tell you what, though, ladies. It's a fallacy to think that it's going to work long term. Because like I said, you get some women, they just like this naturally. I've never seen it to work out long term. Because usually what happens is this. Women, we understand something. And we got to be honest about this. Y'all want to take charge, man. Y'all not built to go out and conquer. That's the man's job. Now, if a woman can luck up and get that man who's going to allow himself to be controlled emotionally and he still go out and do it, well, yeah, that has a better chance of lasting, but is that the type of man you want? Because if you can control him mentally, so could somebody else. And see, that's the thing. Understand something. Trying to control a man. Think about it. And I talked about this in trying to mold a man. Many men will go along with it as long as they get in the 90. Many men will go along with it. And they might even think it's cute at first. They'll think it's cute. Oh, she doing all this. As long as you keep backing that thing up, he'll go along with it. But then if he a dog or something, as soon as he get tired of it, he'll drop you. You be trying to figure out what happened and stuff. He'll give you some weak excuse to be out the door and stuff. You standing there trying to figure out, damn, what just happened? Because you can't. At the end of the day, you can't. Even a guy who's going along with everything you think you got control, double back home one day. Right? And, when you hit that bed, you hit the house, you hear that noise coming from the bedroom, be him screaming. You got some woman doing reverse cowgirl on your husband or something, or that man you think you can control, and she just look up at you and be like, my bad. This you, girl? Oh, let me finish up right here. And the bad part is, you can't really take that as a joke. Because I've seen situations where women thought they had control of that man, but then they find out the hard way that man got another woman somewhere who's letting him run stuff. Because you can't. See, our nature as men is to be in charge, to be out, to take charge. That's our nature, even the seemingly weakest man. They want a woman that gives them authority or they have authority over. So even when you have authority, you think you have authority. It could be for myriad reasons, but there's always something in that man who's going to want to step up. And then here's something else too. How many women have gotten that man that they have control over, but when they really need him to be a man, they're disappointed. And indeed, I've seen many situations where a woman who had control over that man, when she run into that man who's like, zip it, oh, well, she the one. It'd be a reverse situation. It'd be a my bad situation, but it'd be, you'd be the woman. It'd be some young boy tearing you up, some young thug tearing you up or something. And then he gonna look back at your husband and be like, my bad. See, here's the thing, ladies. Here's the thing. You can still have influence over a man, but you can't control him directly. And your influence is more of a passive influence where he will protect and provide. He will do everything. He will lead properly. But you can't force it. That's the thing. It has to be his decision, ultimately. And actually, you do better. Think about it. When you're not controlling a man, first of all, it's better that of his own free will, he wants to be with you. So you have a man who's willing to work, provide, protect, make love and stuff off his own free will. When you're controlling a man, he's under that control for whatever reasons. Some women might use money. Some women might be smarter. Some could be up with the man emotionally where he's tolerating it. But he's still a man at the end of the day. And, you don't want to be in that position where you count on that. Because like I said, I've never seen it. I ain't going to say it's never worked long term. I ain't going to say it never worked. I just haven't seen it. If somebody can know of a situation, and when I say situation where you got an old couple where the woman had total control over them a long term, hey, let me know. I'll be like, okay. I'm quite sure it happens. I just haven't seen it. And trust me, I'm one of those people who've seen a lot. And I've seen the situations, and I've heard from the women who had those issues, and it's always the same thing. In fact, I've known plenty of women who had those control issues, and they be crying. And it'd be the same thing every time. That control issue pushed that guy away. He stayed while he needed to. Usually the woman might have had a place to stay or something like that. He could drive her car and all that. But at some point, the man in him comes out and wants to leave. And you can't, And just to be clear, I ain't saying you just be a total, pushover for a man or anything. You just can't control him. Anything a man does for you has to be under his will, under his desire. He's there because he wants to be there, not because you're controlling him, because he made the decision. Because you're just going to get trouble. You're just going to get trouble. Like I said, I've seen some stuff. Even situations where the woman physically abused the man. Okay, now she in a position now where she getting in trouble and she can't do anything. So I want y'all to think about that. Don't try, ladies. So anyway, that's all I have for today, and I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.